A staple I do in all interviews in order to start things off is to ask that you elaborate a bit about your work and this particular role for those not familiar with it.
Oh yeah. Well, I made the voiceover for Agatha from Stalker 2. And this experience it was something new for me because I'm not the professional voiceover actress. Um, I am the musician. I'm the lead singer of the Hardkiss band, Ukrainian alternative band. But I made voiceover before for the cartoons such as Trolls, such as I was Smurfette in Ukrainian version. Yeah, so the experience to voice over the game person, game character, it was something new for me. And I really enjoyed it, actually. Yeah, I would love to repeat it someday.
In Stalker 2, you provide the performance for Agatha. Could you tell us a bit about the character and the situation she finds herself in?
Agatha, she's kind of one of the most powerful person in Stalker 2, and we figured it out not from the beginning of the game, and that's interesting. So we meet Agatha not in the first like minutes, hours of the game, and that's interesting. That Skiff like recognize her, know her from the galagram first. So we are not quite sure if she's real person. I'm not sure about this even now. Making her voiceover. So she's powerful. She's the leader. She is the ruler. I don't know. So she has all that characteristic of uh, the ruler, the leader of that mission, of that world. She wants to take under the control everyone and everything, and especially the Chernobyl, this X project. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick up the right words, not to not to reveal all the secrets, but to explain somehow this character.
When preparing to perform as Agatha, were you given any initial direction in regards to the character, just in terms of an example of prep work to get into the mindset of this particular performance?
Yeah, of course. I was working together with the director of Ukrainian voiceover, Max Kotsky. And I must say that he's the person that truly in love with this project, because before I went to the studio to make my job, we spent like almost 2 hours in discussing who is she, how she should sound like, what is her voice, what is in her head, what is in her mind, what is the zone. Because I should say that I'm not the player. I'm not the gamer. I'm the one, that kind of person who watches when someone plays. So my husband and my son, they are playing games, but I'm just watching. I enjoy watching. So the mission of Max was to explain me what is the Stalker, what is the Stalker 2. And I was in the office in Ukraine and in Prague, and I had a big excursion there. Uh, so many people are working to make this game, and I saw all these artifacts that is now in merchandising of the Stalker. I saw the game before it were presented to the world, so I saw some parts of the gameplay. So yeah, the team, they were trying to put me into this world of the zone for me to feel the character. So that was unusual because usually you like, here is the character, woman, 40 years old, almost like bossy. Uh, let's go work. But here the it was different. We were talking about her a lot.
Your character Agatha is rather mysterious, and depending on player choice, your impact can vary quite a bit. Who exactly do you feel Agatha is, or what sort of vibe do you get from your perspective, having provided the voice for this character?
Everything is about this goal to control the zone, and she can do anything to reach this goal. There's nothing that can stop her. So she says that. So she's quite a brutal sometimes. She's quite a brutal, and she is the person who gives Skiff all this challenges, all these tasks. So it comes through her vision. She gives Skiff choices, sometimes very hard to make choices, hard decisions to make. Um, so mm, till the end, we don't know if she's good or she's bad. She has her own purposes, she has her goal, and she will do anything to reach that. So that's the main thing about her.
The ending I worked towards was siding with your character. Any thoughts on what might happen to the zone now that Agatha has taken over in that situation?
From one hand, she's quite strict. She's like a general. I don't know. I remember. Am I picking the right
Yeah,
word? Like a president, like leader, general,
she's in
the
charge.
boss. Yeah, yeah, she's in charge. And in the ending, when we end with Agatha, there's several endings, several possible endings in the game. And if we end up with Agatha, um, the last seconds of the game leaves us a big question mark. I love that kind of endings in films and games. So um, she sometimes she does what she promised, sometimes not, sometimes she lies. So in the zone, there is a rule not to trust anyone. No one is a friend for you, and Agatha as well. So if she stays to rule this zone, I don't know, she's quite fanatic. Maybe she won't like stop on that, and having this powerful thing as this animal power, zone power, maybe she can destroy everything instead of saving, as she says. So we don't know. I hope that there will be part three of Stalker, and we will know then.
Do you feel Agatha would have kept her word and given the stalker the house and special luxury treatment at the end of the game?
Well, this house thing, this keys of the house, it's like a bait, like for the fish. Yeah, am I
Yeah.
bite? I don't know.
Yeah.
Please help me with the word
Yeah,
lure.
no, you're great. Yeah, you're nailing it.
Yes, the right word. So she, from the beginning of the game, she's like, here, this is the keys, this is the house, this is what you do that to reach your goal, Skiff. So for Skiff, he has nothing to. He has nothing in his life. After war, after his home is ruined, he has nothing to. One second, I will pick up the word.
Lose?
To, to lose. Yeah, Skip has nothing to lose after war, after his home is destroyed. So I'm not sure if the new house is the goal for him as well. I'm not sure because comparing to what he experienced in the zone, comparing to that extreme, that tense, that um, chance to change something in this world. I think this keys in this house is nothing to comparing to that. Um, but she kept her word, and that's the good thing in her.
If you were trying to sway a stalker in the zone to work with Agatha, how would you do so?
No one is a friend in the zone, so don't try to fight Agatha. The game will lead you the way it should be. Make choices according to your vision of life, your according to your soul. Like when you first meet her, she gives you one very hard decision what to do with your friend. Make decisions that you will not be ashamed of in future. Let I say so.
In performing the role, were there any particular lines or moments that really stuck out to you, whether that's behind the scenes moment or from the dialogue?
I love that lines about that people don't need um, the long searching of happiness. They want to be happy here and now. So sometimes she really reveals, sometimes she really opens the human nature in her dialogues, in her words. It's interesting philosophic um, words sometimes she says to think about.
What's it like to see your voice attached to a game character?
It's amazing knowing that the face of the Agatha, her like character visuality was made of one famous Ukrainian actress, and she has my voice. Uh, that's amazing symbols. And I was I've never I didn't see the whole made the final of the videos. So I was just working in the studio, and only now, before our interview, I watched some gamers playing Stalker, and I was searching for these moments with Agatha to see what is the result of, of my work, to see how it comes with another actors, the whole cut scenes together, and it's so interesting. I together with Maxim, with the director, we made a different voice actually. So she speaks not exactly as I'm speaking in life. She speaks lower. She speaks slower, and it was a little bit challenging for me because I speak quickly, as you can see, even in especially in Ukrainian, in my native language. So yeah, we were trying to search this tone of voice when you are sure in what you're saying, but you want Skiff to be involved in your game, but not to be very like how to say to play with Skiff differently, sometimes roughly, sometimes soft, sometimes challenging him. So it was super interesting to play with my voice as I'm a vocalist, to find that notes, that specific notes.
Is this a character you'd like to return to down the road if possible?
Of course, it was amazing experience, and it was a big deal, a big news for the whole Ukraine and Ukrainians, and for me as a part of this huge project. It's like over 500 people, I guess, worked to make this game during the war time. So it's like in something insane, and to be the part of it. I'm not the only voiceover actress. Also, our music, the Hardkiss music, is in the game. So like eight eight tracks of the Hardkiss is in the game, and we see now in Spotify everywhere like our numbers increased because people shazamming our songs. So that's incredible result, I guess. And of course, I would love to repeat it.
Oh, it's really cool to have the music in the game. You want to talk about your music and it being in the experience?
Of course. Yes, of course, of course. The very interesting thing about Stalker 2 is that lots of there is a lot of Ukrainian in this game. So the whole music is made was made by Ukrainian musicians. When you turn on the radio station in Stalker, you hear Ukrainian music. It's in Ukrainian language, in English. It's different in different styles, but still Ukrainian. And it's so super cool for me as the musician that um, that's now the whole world will hear and maybe get interested to our music culture. Uh, and the the whole zone is there's so many small things that you can see in the zone, like mosaic on the walls, like different songs, different artifacts that are real from the real Chernobyl. And so yeah, for me as for Ukrainian, it's like, wow, the guys made a great job. Yeah, and our music now is the part of it, and so it's crazy. It's, I mean, I believe and I dream that someday we will write the whole soundtrack of the Stalker 3 maybe. It's my let it be my dream.
What are your thoughts on the zone or, well, the world of Stalker in general?
Me as Ukrainian, that's I'm really proud that we now have such a product, such a game about the real thing that Chernobyl is, the real like tragedy that we have, but with the some fiction, non-fiction, some illusion and tale that the team of Stalker has made around this true thing that zone is. For now, Chernobyl is very interesting to discover for the scientists, because really there is a lot of anomalic anomalic things over there, and to have a game now about this, that's really that's something really powerful. Yeah. I hope someday the world will know about Ukraine from some good and positive sides, as the Stalker. Yeah.
Lastly, I would like to leave a spot for you to say something or go over anything I might have missed during the interview or, pitch anything you're working on and stuff.
This year was quite dynamic for me and for my band, and I'm really grateful to take part in the Stalker making process. We've made the world tour with the Hardkiss, and now it's time to make some new songs, new tracks. So we will see what is going to be in the future. So the next year is going to be very creative, I guess.